What I wanted to share with you today, I want to make a piece of art to you. First of all, I don't know how to start this audio, this conversation, whatever you wanted to call, doesn't matter. Because what matter is at the end of this audio, you think about those things who we will share with you today, who you probably will read on the title. We will try to make you think about those things differently. First of all, English is not my first language, so my vocabulary is limited in some extent. So this can be good because we can talk in the most simple terms and words and so on. And it's bad because maybe like a lot of terminologies and things to enhance the content. But let's make the best who we already have. And this is important. So I planned to make this audio based on my ebook who at the final of this course, let's call course if you will, you can buy as a way to show appreciation for what you will learn today, discover, and expand your consciousness, and so on. But it's more to show appreciation than get the things who are inside, because this is a beauty in what I'm doing with you right now. You don't will need to buy the ebook to know the concepts, because I will talk with you without any organization. That's a mistake, but will be without any organization. But you can hear this again and again. You can hear because in the majority of the times you have to be in a certain moment on your life to looking for those types of things who you are here to discover. No, anyway, because for the majority of the persons they don't care, and I understand, because those type of topics is for few people, not because it's a exclusive thing, but because when a lot of persons know about this, know about these topics, they simple don't care. They think, no, this is not useful. I don't know even why a person will know about this. So if you are here and if you are hearing this, you are here, you is different, and different can be good, but different can be viewed as a bad thing, while maybe when you grow up, when you are growing up, because you is different, you was saw it as a not good thing, a not fancy thing, a not amazing thing. So I have my mistakes, my hypocrisies, my bad side, my bad side in a sense of my self sabotage things and so on. So I'm a person like you, not equal you because good for you and because we have similarities in an extent because we are human. And by the way, I don't will be surprised if all this sounds boring and meh to you because depending how you think about those things, you will want get the answers right now, the things what I have to do or come on man, come on, talk about this real things. Stop this. Yeah, alright, okay, but let's stop this. Start. Begin. Batman begins. Anyway. But it's necessary we start to make me and you stay on the same page, the same vibration, the same those things who stoners know about very well. And this is interesting to we talk about. If you are catching all this silence, pause, and those things without cuts, is to make like you are here right now with me and we are having a conversation. So don't don't pay just your attention only in the quality, in the fancy equipment, the fancy sound. If you are hearing very good, if you are hearing enough to you hear those things is enough. So about these things like stoners will understand is because in this self-help I will start with this oh no word, the S word, self-help. Self-help, I don't know why, and at the same time I know because this type of think about self-help, this don't work, this is BS, this is something who don't work for others, not for me, and so on. I'm real. I understand this because before I have this knowledge about self-help, personal development, I don't have a preconcept about this, prejudges. So was technically easy to I entry on this word. And maybe you are thinking, yeah, alright, what I have, this is not my business. I don't care what you are talking this to me. Maybe you don't are thinking this because it's so sweet, so amazing. Here, cigarettes after sex, which is a very good thing. So, self help. Let's split the words to really make we get the quote unquote spirit of the thing. Self help, self, in some extent, self, you, self, you, the most simplistic way. This is the good side because my vocabulary not is so huge, expensive, and so on. Because we can be simplistic in some way, but this can be good, like be different. So self-help is you helping yourself. Is you helping yourself. So maybe you don't have any a problem with this self-help thing, but it's good to think about this. So self-help is you help yourself. And I said to you, self-help not was hard to me entry on this word because when I entered on this word, I was in so much pain that this sound amazing. Even we hear about this and this is crazy, this don't exist, don't work. But I was in so much pain that sounds a good idea. Like you are bored as F and go to watch Met Gala meetings and weirdness is a weird thing, but it's so much entertainment. Then you stay here hearing this, and congratulations for you wanted to be here, for you wanted to cracking the code. Cracking the code, not because it's something to amaze you, but you don't already notice about this type of things, attraction, who exists on this self-help world, self-development world, exist those things like law of attraction. This is not about self-help thing and so on. You understanding, hearing, first step, hearing this, at least hearing, will stay in your subconscious mind and you will use in some day for some reason. So this is like a drink, an amazing drink, and I like to make drinks. So this is like a drink with some ingredients, some things, some amazing things to make an amazing drink. But you can feel good, enjoy, and this is amazing, or you can at the end feel in hangover, and you can have a cool hangover. You know, Las Vegas. By the way, I knew about Michael Jackson have a house in Las Vegas with 0.0.1 something 0.1. So probably in Las Vegas is very 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 expensive to buy things, but anyway, this doesn't matter. So this law of attraction thing, attract and so on, this is not any novelty. Like you are attracting things, you knowing about this or not, this is not a thing who I'm questioning, but we can use to think about things. Like in relationships, example, one of the things who push me to learn, to hearing, to get some interest in this self-development thing, self-help, was because I struggle with self-esteem, with social skills, with fitting I don't know even if this exists, this will fit it in, but it's like fitting in, not fit it in, but fit in. Always feeling out of place, always thinking why I'm not normal on school and after the school, but when school was in your face every single day. And when we grow up, a lot of our failures and so on, we can hide. Like we can hide our failures or try to do things and get a huge you failure, you lose and so on. And we can put a front of superiority. Not I'm good. Yeah, I'm a Met Gala. And by the way, on this version edition, I don't know, appears a special guest who you have to get without any perspective to see, but this edition, but appears a special guest who makes me wanna laugh, and this is a thing who I don't do with a lot of frequency, but this is a real thing. That was funny. The old cockroach is amazing. Call more attention than Jared Leto in his sexy fantasy, his sexy costume. But and Doja Cat, by the way. But anyway, so this thing probably you already heard about this narcissistic thing, persons who have a narcissistic relationship with someone and pass through things who really is hard and so on. So I don't know if you already think about this on this perspective, but in the majority of the times, a person who attracts a narcissist, a person, not just a narcissist, but a person who attracts other and don't have quote unquote lucky on love, even on game, even on don't have luck on love but have luck on business, some shit like that. They don't have luck in practically anything. They know they can have a good thing, but they just don't understand why that person is the side of the things. Like, yeah, here you go, oh, cool, cool. But by the way, and hello Joe, let's go. You know about those things, you know about the meeting and so on, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's a terrible way to ask someone for something, or maybe it's a good way, but you get the idea. And the person is the side of the things. Like nowadays exists the Sigma thing, the lonely person, the loner, the lonely wolf, and something like that. And this is good because this gave to those persons a kind of a sense of I'm not alone. Exists others persons who is on that way, and I feel a sense of community because we humans are tribalists, like groups and so on. And talking about groups, if when you grow up you suffer bullying on school, maybe work, I don't know, but if you suffer bullying, people's teasing you in a mean way to really hurt you emotionally, in some situations even physically, unfortunately, but exists, and if you pass through something like that, I think even if you have 99 years, will not is trigger you, but will awake something you, because you can feel the empathy for those persons. Because if you suffer bullying and something like that, you can really have empathy. And maybe this is just speculations, but maybe if you, when you is adult, you is a people pleaser, not people pleaser in an extreme way. Sometimes it is, but I'm not talking about extreme ways, but subtle ways. Like you care too much, you feel too much, you care about things who, if you stop to think about, you don't have any business. Not because you don't is a good person, you not is a good person, but just because you don't can do nothing. Sometimes without even can't say a no for someone who asks you a favor. And I have a app on my smartphone who comes questions. People's asking questions, replying questions in a lot of different topics. And before I start to recording this right now, this conversation, which we are in some way having, hell, no, heaven is good, heaven on earth, because understanding those concepts is like putting the hell to be heaven. The hell fades away. This don't have any sense, but let's continue. So the weird app came with a question who I saw the answers before I started to record this, and was something like psychological tricks to use with peoples. Yes, sounds like a very psycho app, but it's a very good app. It's like the name is Quora. I love those type of apps who, anyway, doesn't matter. So the person are saying, if you wanted to ask a favor for someone who you want that person to make this favor, you ask first a huge favor, a thing who is very hard to that person do, and that person, maybe if he is a people pleaser, will do. And this is the problem. Can be not in some situations, but you will understand. So you ask a huge, hard, different thing who that person can do, and that person will say, I can't. And after, ask a favor who you really wanted to ask, which is logically more simplistic, more easy. So that person will do, because they are feeling bad because they can't do the first favor. It's very strange, and it can work. Maybe can work. Is a intelligent raciocine, the way to think. It's an intelligent way to think to get something. And let's be weirdly thinkative, quote unquote thinkative. Probably this word don't exist too, or also. But let's get thinkative about those things. Because I was chatting with my cousin, and she is a psychologist, amazing, and we are talking about those things, psychologists and those type of things. Probably for her boring things because she have to deal with those types of things every single day. But we have a good, interesting conversation. So she said about those type of things, psychological tricks, and she said to me she use those things too and help her friends and so on to get jobs, to deal with situations, not manipulating peoples and something like that. But this helps. This helps. And not this a manipulation thing because this thing like narcissists. Be a people pleaser. Is a thing. Is a thing who is a lose or win-lose in some situations, but in the majority of the situations is a lose-lose. In the sense of, let's suppose you is a guy and you do favors for a woman, a girl who you like to make her like you more. And this is the thing who pisses me out, who really makes me think, dude, I understand. Because this is what the thing who is teaching and is beautiful. Is beautiful. You wanted to like you like the girl and you wanted to make favors for her to make her feeling good, having good things happening, helping her and so on. This is beautiful. This is amazing. This is a proof who you is an amazing person. But hold on. But if you are doing this, and I commit this mistake too, I'm not here with the satchel of the truth, saying the real things to the simple mortals, humans, know about those things. Ha 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 ha. Not at all. Not at all. I really passed through huge humiliations, and this is a knowledge who are passing to you because was learned first hand by humiliations, by not humiliations the big picture of the thing, but it's like feeling idiot, feeling try too hard. You have to try too hard to end the game. Good of War, end this game, dude. Get all the swords, all the weapons, all levels. This is something who, and this is a bad example because you have to put your energy more in games than in people's. Sometimes, depending of the person, depending, a lot, because you will discover in your life persons who you love those persons, you respect those persons, but at distance. Yeah, cliche anyway. And even who you don't like, you can Yeah, you can follow your life. Anyway, yeah, you think I'm trying to heal. All right, I'm trying to really heal myself and follow your life. This is good. Or don't say nothing, but you get the idea. So this thing like do favor and so on, this friend zone thing. I'm a friend zone. She's so bad. She treat those guys who do favors for her. And this is something on this app who I got a question about this. And I say answer and the guy reply back like, thank dude, because I don't know about this on this perspective and thanks. Just this. So do favors like was said is good, is beautiful, is like humanistic and alright, good. Rainbows, good. But if you are doing coming from a place of that girl will like me more because I'm doing this. And I did that. I did that, and this is frustration and not his fault. Don't blame the other person because this is the ultimate fakeness. This is the ultimate fakeness. A lot of guys who, when they hear about social skills and this attraction thing, not this attraction, not this a thing who manipulating others, tricks, psychological manipulations, is because learn about how to deal with those type of those things on a conversation, interaction, a relationship, and so on. Is good learn about those things because this not is help the world, but this make you don't commit some mistakes. We don't have any like, yeah, we can learn through our mistakes and this is beautiful and so on, but this is not beautiful too if you are conscious about I wanted to fail on purpose. This can help you. I'm not talking this to make you like what I can say. Just believe on me because I have the truth. Learn from me. Learn the ultimate. No, dude. In my short of the times, I saw people's more quote unquote successful than me and with a better body and image or something like that. So I don't have the questions answers at all. At all. Don't have. My narcissistic part wanted to because we can feel good. Yeah, I know everything. I'm the best. But my empathetic side, and this is important to people pleasers. People pleaser is like a a trash word. Like you is a people pleaser. This is like you trashing other person. Don't sound like a good thing. People pleaser. Don't sound people pleaser. Don't sound like a good thing. It's like don't know. I don't say it. It's better I don't say it. The other example. But it's like people pleaser is good. You are helping others, but in some extent you are feeling sucked in a bad way, and feeling angry, upset with others because you do things who you don't wanna to do for them. And a nuance side there in relationships. Relationship is something who is very difficult thing to talk about. Even if you have a apparently or a successful relationship, for real successful, beautiful and so on, even this, in some place in you that is a thing who we can understand in some paradigms, in some ways, in some, I know, yeah, a relationship, do this, and this, and yeah, I have this to do, but in some ways, it's something who we always are learning how to deal. Because of this, talking about relationship with narcissists and so on, this topic now, because all this, look, social skills and those type of things to create attraction and so on, exists a lot of content on YouTube to learn about this. A lot of amazing charisma on command is an example of that. Is entertainment who have a lot of amazing tricks and hiding tricks and steal my phrases, and is amazing. I have a lot of fun watching. In the beginning, when I saw those type of content like tricks and so on, I think like this don't work, not is this, blah blah blah. Because others, even friends, saw this don't work and so on, not the charisma command, but this content on internet like social skills, create attraction, attract woman, how to attract a person, and women wanting to attract a guy, and so on. Yeah, I think eh, before the pandemic, and this is a important thing to say for you, because the majority of the things who I'm talking with you was realizations before the pandemic. Yeah, but the majority was after. Because I don't know if you feel this, but after pandemic, I saw a lot of ads on internet like before pandemic the world is something, after the pandemic the world changed. And when we saw those type of things, not you, but I already thought about, I don't care, don't nothing change. Shut up. You wanna just to sell me something to make me believe the world change. Because of this, I had a lot of problems to even recognize that the world changed. On the beginning, when pandemic are happening, are on the world this scary thing, I don't have words. Was insane. Was beyond the imagination. And triggering alert. So this type of things, realizations, who I'm talking with you, was after the pandemic. And like this people pleaser and someone, I always had an inclination due to the bullying, because you have two options, actually three, but it's like if you suffer bullying when you are in school and so on, you have the option in the majority of the times, or become a person who is more empathetic, who can understand persons on weak and vulnerable situations, and feel pity, not is a word, but not is pity, but empathy. And in some extent pity, because you think that person are passing through this and maybe feeling alone, maybe not are knowing, maybe they are lost and no one are talking nothing with them, and is a lot of thoughts at the same time, and you feel this kind of feelings because you pass through hard situations. Bullying is a hard situation. Look around the world. Bullying not is a hard situation. It is a hard situation too. And this is a topic who probably is the type of things who not is something who we have to look now, because yeah, happenings, life's continues, and yeah, the world, is complicated. This is, I guess, the type of way to look at this. Even when I studied, professors and even directors, chancellor, whatever, they like, it's like nothing are happening. A kid on school suffering a lot of emotional abuse and so on saw this, but yeah, it's just kidding. It's just joking. This is it's just kidding. Anyway, let's do the ABC, verb to be, and so on. Let's go, class. And the person are there suffering without understand anything, just feeling shit, just feeling bad, and why I exist. It's hard, dude. It's very hard. Depending when this starts, grew up a person who in other times grew up with a lot of revenge feelings, a lot of they took to me my confidence, they took to me my social skills, in a sense of I'm weird around persons and I feel all those traumas because of them. Not person don't think about social skills. They don't think about I wanted to learn social skills. I doubt this. I doubt this. Think about I wanted to have social skills. No, in the majority of the times, probably the person thinks why I just can't be normal around this person or persons, or why those persons can do this, say this, behaving like this, and I'm not. What my problem? Why I'm not? Why I have to burn on this way? Why? Because I doubt, again, I doubt a person look in this, in some sense, kind way, like I have to, dude, I have to learn social skills, F no. Fuck no. Probably is this self-hate. Why I have to exist? And it's overwhelming. And I understand. I really understand. Mainly growing up slightly autistic and having a lot of problem behaving around persons, because when you behave around persons weird when you is an adult or in some age, some moment in your life, the other person thinks, yeah, weirdo, and anyway, let's follow our lives. You is invisible in some way. Only school, or maybe even in high school, but only school, persons don't, yeah, weirdo, let's follow our lives and yeah, whatever. No, he's weirdo, Let's shitting on this face. Let's put this guy on. I don't know. Oh, anyway, not good place. And it's really hard to deal with. This people pleasing thing is a result of a lot of things, probably, but persons who pass through shits like that, not something like shits like that, in some way, in a relationship, they become codependent and they think this is what is love is. What is love is be codependent. Codepend on love. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sounds beautiful. More than people pleaser. But just sounds beautiful. Anyway. Like some person, but anyway. In a relationship, before you enter in a relationship, again, I don't have the all truth, final truth, and the best person to say all those things to you. No, it's just you hear if you want. Entry in a relationship because you wanted to enter in a relationship. I will say again. I will say again. All right. Entry in a relationship because you wanted to. A lot of relationships they are started the majority of the times, not majority, but a lot of times, just because that person they wanted to have sex, they wanted to, which is a good thing, amazing by the way, but is because of this, and because they don't want to feel alone, and feeling alone is more a thing who is apparently hard due depression. Due depression, not depression, which can become depression because a guy who is lonely or loner wolf and something like that, this guy, why those persons loners? Because they choose to be loners. And this is the thing. Look, when you is a loner because A better example. A better example. Exist those terms like incel. I thought about, I will think about this to say and so on. I'll say about this, I'll talk about this, I don't know because I don't understand, and but I not is hope, not is I hope, but may this will help you. Not is a problem. You don't is quote unquote good with girls. Not is a problem. And I will tell you why. And this is a thing who really can, because look, those things who even if don't make any sense to you are things who maybe you don't are wanting to listen, and because is the thing who you will hear things who maybe you will feel like, so you are telling to me that all this time I was thinking things wrongly, and am I wrong, and is this so, am I wrong and you're right? That's it. Thinking about, am I wrong, the music probably you know about. Am I wrong? A beautiful music. Think about this. You wrong, but it's a beautiful thing. Because not is about you wrong or right or vice versa, me and you. It's about what you can do with all this information and knowledge and things who you are hearing. Because if it is just to this be a way to you thought up, because I make money with this, I make money with this, I make money talking about those things, so I can put a lot of times to think about those things, and not is enough, like who are hearing here, not this Nobel Prize and so on, but even to think about those things is good. But you have to do things like I'm recording this right now, that I'm now recording this, talking and passing through a lot of self-sabotage things. And when you hear about things, use that thing if it makes sense to you, use in some way, think about how to use. So this type of thing like incel and someone, those things, dude, not is a problem, for real. Not is a problem. You don't is good with girls because you really is bad with girls. Really. Think about this with your open heart, open minded, maybe hearing a funk, a good music, a Sigma music, and it's good, dude. We can vibe. It's amazing. But you is quote unquote bad with girls, or bad socially with girls, or bad socially with the majority of the persons, like guys, girls, transformers, whatever. Because if you start to pay attention, you'll be quote unquote bad with girls. It's just a like the thing who you is a weirdo on adulthood, and weirdo on school. On adulthood, yeah, whatever, man, weirdo, whatever. And on school, weirdo, shitting on your face, and so on. It's because when you is bad with girls, bad in a way like you don't know what to say, you don't know how to behave around, you can feel like normal. Like when you are, don't know, watching anime, watching cartoons, good, amazing. This is very cool, and I'm cool watching this. And our other girls, yeah, we do cheating anyway. So this is something like, look, right now I'm recording this after midnight at dawn, and the clock, I can right now hear the clock, the tick tock of the clock. I can hear right now, and I don't have the best ears of the world, but I can hear the clock tick tock, tick tock. On the day, through the day, do it the all things happening, I can hear this tick tock. Right now the things more slowly. By the way, this is just a theory. Maybe don't make sense, but it's just a theory. Slow musics on YouTube making a lot of success because it's very amazing. It's funny how just to change the tempo of the music, change all the music on certain musics. But this slow music make a lot of sense too, in a way to slow our minds, chill our minds, slow down. Because it's a lot of things happening in TikTok and so on, a lot of videos and happening. So what do you do? Anyway, a lot of things, a lot of. So this, like bad with girls, is just on your front that you don't know how to behave in social situations out of your house, in some cases even inside your house with your family. You just don't know. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of things, what I say, what I don't say. I can be quiet, I don't can be quiet. This is weird, I'm weird, I want to go to my bedroom, watch anime, weird animes. So it's overwhelming. I want to play video games, it's amazing. It's overwhelming. So I talk a lot of souls and say so, Doja Cat. I remember the Met Gala too, and meow. So anyway, alright, a lot of souls. And not is a problem be a incel. And this term incel is like just a way to put a name on a certain characteristics. I'm not saying this don't exist, girls are angels and so on, and the world is colorful, and I'm high right now because I smoke a joint and so on. Actually, I smoke a joint. Now this makes sense, you know. And anyway, I understand because girls did bullying with me in the past, and if you pay attention, if girls, this is those things who now you hearing, and depending on your stage, you will think like, dude, if I know this on the past, I will react on different ways. It will be different. Yeah, you can use now. You can use now. You can use whatever you want to. Because if girls did bullying with you, girls care about you. They pay attention you. They talk with you. Even if cursing you, make you feeling shit. The girl looking at you. Not was just the guys mocking you and make you feeling shit. The girls pay attention to you. And the guys too. And when you grow up, if you look in that situation with a optimistic feel, it's like people pleaser. If you try to look this situation a good thing, those guys in the end are just want to bond with you in a weird way, in a toxic way, in a terrible way, but they just are trying to bond with you because they suffer this behavior on his house. And I'm talking here not like a bully trying to justify himself. Actually, I was the weirdo. I'm weirdo right now. But on that time was very harsh to deal with. And not is a problem. You'll be scared of talk with girls. Don't have the knowledge. You is so good. You is a so good person, educated, amazing, charming, smooth, the king. And others don't care about you. Because, like the friend zone example, a guy who do a favor for a girl just to make her like him, they don't is the only one. Others, mainly if the girl is attractive. So we have to be sincere here about this too. If a person is attractive, by default that person will get more attention. The main and principal thing is what that person will do with that attention. Because if that person don't have anything amazing, that person will, yeah, beautiful and so on, and just stay shut up and beautiful. And yeah, my baby, yeah, is real. If you don't is the beauty of the genetic at the social standards, blah blah blah, you will have to work in other things. And these upset other persons. These bother other persons, other guys, in being more specific. Because they think what that person don't have to work on this and I have to learn this. This is boring. This is shit. I hate the world. Yeah, dude, you have to. You don't have to, actually. Like the thing. No one think like I have to learn those things, social skills. The world have to serve me. Even if you think about this on these terms, secretly. And this is another thing. This thing like friend zone is something like this guy who on the app asks to me like this friend zone thing. They say to me on a answer like, but if I say to the girl I like her, because I say to him, man, you like this girl, is your friend. Say to her. You don't need to say like I like you and so on, blah blah blah. You can, actually. But you can say for her, like, you like her. Asking her if she have a boyfriend. Yeah, maybe this scares. And the thing is, he say, but if she don't is more my friend anymore, and so on. The other thing is, you can just letting this pass, and in the future you don't give attention on this, liking her, and it's just friends because you found other person. And yeah, you don't need to say nothing to your friend. But this is not a kind of fakeness. Like, you like the girl, but you are saying to her, I'm just your friend, yeah, I'm your friend, doing your favors, hoping her to like you because of this. Dude, I buy flowers. Oh, I buy flowers, and no, I try a lot of things. And don't work. Don't work. Not because the girl is bad. Because this is the maybe the first thought who passed through those those mind of those guys. The girl is bad because they see that girl, that friend, with other guy who apparently not is the most amazing guy who will treat her better, like Shawn Mendes treat better. No, he is the best choice, and maybe it is. I don't know, but they don't say to the girl because if the person say to the friend, I like you and you have a boyfriend or something like that, and the other person, the friend, why? And you say, oh, it's because I like you. And this is kind of tricky because, yeah, maybe your friend will see you on others ways, like, blow up our friendship and so on. Or maybe if the other person say, no, yeah, but you like just a friend to me, and you just say, okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little sad, but not is your fault, and amazing, you are being honest with me, so alright, whatever. And SpongeBob, you watch? Whatever you wanted to say. Anyway, SpongeBob, it's because it is very funny. It's a good example. And is this, don't treat like a big deal. Like a big deal. Like if your friend, you say to your friend, yeah, I wanted to hang out with you and let's go on this place and so on. And your friend, she came to the place and is around of a lot of persons, a poster, you and your friend, and behind the couple of the year, the couple of the month, and you show a ring to your friend and you wanted to marry with me, be my girlfriend, so on. This will really, and everyone, yeah, clapping, yeah, couple, yeah, cringe couple, I love it. Yeah, this can scares the other person. But if you are just saying the real, and if the other person don't wanna to, all right, yeah, this hurt, this cause a lot of bad emotions in a sense of is uncomfortable, but at least you say it. But this is the tricky part, because should you have, yeah, I will use this word, should you have courage to say this you have to have a feel like if you hear a no, you are survive, at least survive. Because if that girl is just your only friend, and maybe if the girl on this friendship, let's use this friendship example, this friend zone example, because this can explain in a good way. If you have so much fear to say the other person, it's because if is because a lot of answers to this, one of the measures is because you don't have other friends and you have fear of lose that friendship or viewing different, and this maybe will make your friends see you different, but at least with respect, because you be not real, but you be sincere. You be sincere, and this is a skill. Is a skill who is in some terms called assertive. One time, I started to talk with a girl on Tinder, and it's just to this is just to you understand why being assertive is important. Learn how to be assertive, because if you is a people pleaser, have a tendency, not a people pleaser, but if you have a tendency to be more nice guy or something like that, and nice guy in a sense of is likable, is amazing, is wonderful, is powerful, you being a nice person. However, but not in the way who the majority is submissive, really people pleaser, buying flowers, being romantic. Like this is a topic who is funny too, because women don't like romantic guys. Just the other times. Ah, I miss the other times. All the times. Girls are different. Women like romantic things from the guy who she are attracted to. Period. If a woman don't have any interest in some guy, if he being romantic to her, yeah, I don't say don't have any chance or something like that. Yeah, maybe in some reality, the metaverse, the anyway Spider Verse, whatever, they have a chance to awaken her, light on her something different, something special. But in the majority of the times, will not will scare the other person. It's like the party on the couple of the year, and it's just friends. If the other person don't have any interest in you, not is being romantic on the way who is like women's like romantic persons, romantic guy, be romantic and so on. You be romantic, but in a way who is like I can explain this. It's hard to explain this. You be romantic, but not cheesy. You can cheesy, be cheesy, but it's like romantic. If the girl are attracted to you and you is a cheesy with her cringy, sometimes will will be amazing. She will like so cringe, so cheesy and blah blah blah. But if it's not a person who like you, it's like on the college you say to the girl who don't give a damn to you. Don't say nasty things to you, but sometimes that girl ignores you like you is the devil. Don't pay any attention to you, and is really on your front. Don't care. And you came to her and you say to her, I like you. You is amazing. You don't walk on streets. It's like the streets are clouds, and you is like an angel. And Britney Spears on the background, and you is a sexy person. This will probably don't work at all. But if the girl are attracted to you, yeah, Britney Spears, Spice Girls, I like it. I say to you, this is without any organization. But like I say, the tricks, I say this, I say that, charisma command. Looking about, I can make another course about this, what I say anyway, but this is the principles, this is the mindsets, the perspectives to think about. Learn about tricks and things is cool to be the ice on cake. The cake. Talking about cakes, I'm hungry. Uh, yeah, it's a joint. Oh, whatever. I'll give just a pause on here. No, I'll don't pause this. Just a second. All right. So, thinking about those, have patience with me, please. I'm giving my best. Have patience, please. And patience is a thing who I don't like, but I have to have. I don't know if you like patience, and so become good on social skills. This incel thing. I was talking with a friend about this incel thing and so on because he searching on internet is on internet a lot more time than me, and I just think, yeah, maybe he know about this and so on, whatever. And I talked with him and he answered to me about those things, and he said about Vocel, and Vocel is like a person who not is in cell because not is virgin, the word virgin, I don't know, but not are having sexual relationships because they choose it to. This sounds cool. This sounds, yeah. I just don't want to have because I'm so good right now. I don't want this. Yeah, please stay away. I don't know others vocels, but what I think is the majority of the guys, the majority, yeah, the range term, the majority of the guys who get a point on his life. Sex is good, amazing. Girls, women, parties, and so on is a good thing. But I have to focus on build my team because I just have to. I don't have to, but I wanted to make something more just having social things and so on. And this, talking about this, in some way, in some extent, can make you don't want to hearing about those things, learn about those things, but some effort on understand this and do whatever. Because you may think, so this don't is the ultimate thing in life. So why I'm putting effort on this? And yeah, it's very truth. Having the guy is incel. When I have a girl, I will listen with her. My emo songs will be so amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's cool. It's amazing. It's very amazing. However, and your work, your things, take a shower. Exist other things in life. This is what I noticed after years to learn these social skills because as a virgin, yeah, I want a girl, but I don't know how to talk with girls. Girls reject me and so on. And after this, I noticed, yeah, exists other things in life. This is a mindset, a powerful mindset for a person, a guy who is virgin, who don't is good with girls. They learn about how to deal with people, how to be good with persons, and the girls will be on the mix, like you good with persons, woman, girl is person, is person. Yeah, so, someone of those looking like why you have a cold heart, not a person. Anyway, you get the idea. Be good with persons, so socialize with persons, talk with persons, even if you have a more introverted personality. And this is something who I had many problems when I started this, like learn about social skills and so on, deal with peoples. Because I thought, yeah, but I have to conversation with persons, socialize and so on to learn this, and I just don't want to, because talk with persons, I felt so exhausting, so drained. My energy after talk with someone is so drained, so low. Then I thought, dude, this is overwhelming, not good at all. This is not from God, and is from God. He's from God. He's from God. And it's overwhelming because mainly when you are learning those things, you are like in a character, not is you. If you is an introverted person, if you have this trait of personality, whatever you want to call, is draining your energy because you are trying to do too much, probably. You not are acting normal in simple things. Not this like in a meeting with a beautiful girl and so on, in a party and so on. Not this in a huge thing, a huge moment and so on. No, it is in the simple things. Like you buying breads on the store and you are feeling awkward. You are where I wanted to look for, I don't know, don't make eye contact with anyone and feeling weird. This is what I felt more more like when I learn about these social things. I learn on how to deal with people having conversations and blah blah blah. But I don't have these simple things like buying breads on store, going to a mall and having a cool moment with me, like looking at the stores, having a moment walking on the mall and looking the things, the good environment, a shopping, actually shopping in English is mall. Mall shopping is buy in English, I guess. A mall is a place who is to really immerse you in an experience, like have uh, the ambient who is cold, the stars, lights, and so on. Not every mall probably don't is cold, uh, ambient, and so, but you get the idea. Like the things who make the ambient more cold, air conditioner. Uh, I forget the word, but doesn't matter. You get the idea. So even on a mall, you go to a movie with you. The first time when I go to a movie, just me with myself, was amazing. Just because the movie who I saw was Deadpool, was the first time who I found about Deadpool and was very interesting because yeah, break the force fall and talk with the person who are watching, interacting, blah blah blah. If you know Deadpool, you know what I'm talking about. Amazing, and was amazing. However, when I said this, no, yeah, I go to a movie, watching movie, and the other person, yeah, with who? Uh, you go with who? Oh, just me with myself. You? Just you? Alone? All right. Like not alright in a weirdo. Maybe yeah, but I perceive like a surprise, like aha, like aha, this is possible. Oh, I don't knew about this. Like it's normal. It's normal. But this thing like incel, this thing like a person, a guy without any social skills, feeling ugly, feeling you can't watch a movie on theater, in a mall, being ugly, being unattractive. You can literally. The worst thing is no one care about you. You can watch the movie. You can have fun with yourself. Because this, like, you can trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to be yourself and blah blah blah. But dude, it's like talking alone. Right now, yeah, I'm talking alone with my microphone and recording. I'm talking alone. You are hearing on the recording, but I'm talking alone. And talking alone, some persons, a lot of the majority, I think this is very weird. Like a person you are talking alone and blah blah blah, having a conversation with yourself, and other person who you are talking with who, and you are sometimes feeling awkward, feeling weird, with myself and other person weird. So yeah, these don't have any funny. This is not funny, but this happens. Like a thing. One side we hear about be yourself, like yourself, love yourself, and yeah, love yourself. We are the world and so on. Amazing, beautiful. But when we are talking with ourselves, this is crazy. You are crazy. Well, so I'm kind of lost here. I'm kind of lost. And this is a thing who only loners persons will get the insight to start to talk with themselves and having conversations. Because if a person is more socialized, have a lot of friends, go out a lot, and so on. Not is a thing who this person will, let's say, even know is possible. Talk with themselves, like talk like I'm talking here with you. Just thinking, yeah, thinking is normal for those persons, thinking, but talking, not. Thinking but talking for them is weird. And these, like, you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or friends or something like that, yeah, this can hurt. This can, even if you are on streets and you see happy couples, if you even know if those couples are happy, like see a couple on streets. I talk this for you because I passed through this. See a couple on street, a beautiful couple. Why I don't have this on my life, God? Why I have to borrow this way and blah blah blah. Feeling really down, depressed, without any will to go out, because I will see on my face my failure as a man, as a guy. Yeah, a failure. I understand. I'm saying to you, exists other way to think about those things too. Because to go to a movie, you don't need anyone to go to a movie with you. Don't need anyone. And yeah, I go to a movie, but every time I go to a movie, just alone with myself and go out alone with myself and just this, only this. People pleaser. Yeah, I know. If you want, yeah, but to to bring to you, just even to start in a life reality, whatever you want to call, who you just don't need to have a girlfriend right now. Yeah, I understand. It's sad because have anyone to have physically and so on. Just those withers animes who I love it, but just this and blah blah. But it's just for a period of the time. And Vocel thing, like the Vocel thing, a person who don't are having sexual relationships because they choose it to. The majority of the cases, I don't know, I can't talk about the majority, but in some cases, that person don't choose to stay away from the sex thing. The ultimate pleasure. I don't want to stay away. Not is this, it's because those guys, those persons understand, yeah, on that period, I don't are a person who is very socially or having sex and so on. But alright, I know. In some way, in some hour the person will appears and will happen. Exists a I understand this situation, not is permanent. When a person, a guy is more socially without any friends or companies or partner or something, don't have yet, they think this will last forever. And it's very real. It's very real for those guys. And they will really feel like this will last forever. They feel like they will be on that way forever. And the Vocel thing will be more in a way like I understand, will pass anyway, whatever, I'll follow my life. And exist the fake cells, the guys who don't is incel but they say is incel to fake. I don't know why. Why? Because so if you is an incel, so it is important because other persons are trying to faking your, you see, it's like to fit in a group, not because uh, you will have a girlfriend or a partner who will lost your identity. I'm incel. I can't have a partner because I'm incel. I hate the world. Blah blah blah. Others can have a partner. Why I'm not? No, it's cool. It's a period of your life. I'm 42 years and I'm an incel and so on. Dude, I don't know your life. For real? I don't know your life. I don't know why. Maybe you feel on that way, how your life is. But sometimes it's just that thing. We feel shame to like be incel or something like that. Incel. And this passing the years is like a scar in your face, like you have shame of this. And all right, if you go on Tinder and put your profile and so on, and you put on the description and you is virgin, maybe it will appear persons to, yeah, you is virgin, something like, yeah, can happen. I tried that just to see for myself a test on Tinder. Weird, I know. I agree, but I saw this, and like this thing, giga chat and so on. Yeah, exist a lot of guys who is physically attractive, those giga chats, but you never saw on these quote unquote happy couples on streets, on places, who the guy don't was a giga chat, is a normal guy without jaws, and is a normal guy. Maybe apparently, don't know, acceptive, but a normal guy, normal dude. You never saw this without be a giga chat, a quote unquote happy couple. Because if you saw this, it's hard. I understand it's hard to think about those things on these terms. You know why? Because if you are on this type of way to live life, no one are attractive, see me as attractive person, or someone don't like me, or anyone pay attention to me, you can make this is my, I call this like you holding your bear to feel secure, because this is what you know, and this I'm unattractive and something like that is your teddy bear, like it's your comfort. I know this, yeah, I can feel secure because I don't have a girl on my age. It's because I'm not attractive and so on. If a person say you don't have a person this age, why you're not a real man. I think it's very very hard a person say you're not a real man because you don't have a girl on this age, but you can feel the pressure to have a girl, have a family, and millions on the bank account. And if you don't have, you can justify it because I'm ugly, I born this way, others don't think about me. And you can search about a lot of situations Don't believe on me in nothing what I'm talking for you. Search for yourself. You can find about guys who is rich and attractive, and they have those quote unquote problems with girls because they don't understand, they don't have problems with girls, but with everyone. They feeling awkward towards everyone, and those guys have money, have looks. I'm not saying for you this is not important things, not is the point. The point is these, like girls don't like me and so on, this is a reflect through your actions towards others, not just a girl. Again, the girl is like the bullying on school because he is weirdo, and the adult who will who will see you as a weirdo but don't care, follow their lives. So you think it's because I'm ugly, or it's because girls don't like good boys, don't like nice boys, and blah blah blah. This this type of thinking, I'm not saying this is not true. It's just to think about it. Even for 1 second, I will say something from my heart, and this is the probably one of the most anti self-help things and unhealthy and debatable. But if you smoke joint, if you smoke weed, my Google Assistant Kristen shows up, but maybe this is one of my partners. Should not say girlfriend, but anyway. So this smoke weed. If you smoke weed, use this not just to I'm happy or anything like that. And by the way, if a person who are feeling anxious smoke weed, that person will feeling more anxious. I'm just talking about this because this is not a reason to feel ashamed of. I'm not saying he smoke weed blah 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 every day. Even I'm on the music industry too. I don't will say this. Yeah, I smoke weed. I'm not saying this is the best thing to do, but if a person smokes, utilize this. I think it's very hard to a person who smoke weed think about this. Think the person's like no one likes me and so on, but maybe exists. This weed example is like it's because you detach yourself from yourself, like the Limitless movie when the guy take the pill and he see himself. It's weird. If you watch the movie, you understand. Because when I go out the college, I end the college and those things, I notice from other persons a lot of girls who mocked me on college actually liked me. Actually, they think I'm in some way attractive, and I did believe on that because so why those girls treat me on that way? But was the way who on college those girls learn to tease the guy, and when he's on adulthood is more challenges, subtle, is more subtle than in college. How you this is an example who I will say for you a good example. Good example. At least I think it's a good example. and I use a lot. The example, like you go to a movie by yourself, and anyway, you will buy the ticket, you will pass through the place to get on the your seat and so on. And I ask for you, when you go out to even buy a bread, you talk to those persons who are serving you. Because till you learn about social skills, getting girls, because you is a guy, yeah, talk about I wanted to get a girl, what I have to do, and so on. This is so simple, then sounds useless. But on this example, you are in a movie, a mall to watch a movie. You pass to persons who will serve you, you pay, and anyway, those persons you have is on night. You are on the mall at night to see a movie. You pass through those persons who are serving you, and you even say a good evening, or in a day you are in is Walmart, is Walmart. You are in a grocery store, and those persons who are serving you, you even say a good morning. You even think about this to say good morning, because if you do this, amazing, 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 really. Why do this is amazing? Why this will help me with girls, to have girls? Dude, this will help you not just to have girls, to have you will see by yourself if you do. But anyway, this helps because first of all, those persons are persons. Yeah, yeah, the knowing of the year. Those persons are persons. The majority of the times, when a guy have problem with social skills or talk with girls, is because they don't know how to talk with anyone outside their bubble, their mental bubble. Like those persons who he already know, they can talk, can have a conversation. But without this is like just to make the example simple. This is like a bubble, a mental bubble, social bubble. But outside that bubble is social anxiety, is freezing, is a lot of sensations, discomfort, like I feel like out of place, I don't know how to behave, nervousness outside this bubble. Like a girl who you see and find attractive on your place, school, or even in a mall. I saw a answer on this app like you don't have to talk with strangers. And in some extent, I agree with this because not everyone is your friend or wanna make good things for you. And I passed through a lot of those situations, but thank God I survived. But I talk, and in some way, you will know when we is more growing up, pass through experience. You will know how to deal with hard interactions. But even this simple thing, like don't talk with strangers, and I reply to this question, to this answer, those things who the guy said, because let's suppose, yeah, don't talk with stranger. Okay, all right. This is like you wanted to learn a bike, to driving a bike, and you use wheels to help you don't fall. But when you learn more, you leave the wheels. The little wheels, I don't know the name, the little wheels who helps you. And these like don't talk with strangers. Let's suppose you are on a mall, or don't you say you, to don't put you on the situation and make you feel anxious. But just to you understand, a person are on a mall, a guy are on a mall, and he saw a girl, he liked the girl are alone on the mall, and he likes her. He feels something different and maybe cheesy. So he came to the girl, talk with the girl. The guy know how to talk with the girl and make her comfortable with him appear to her. They don't know each other, but they start a conversation, and on this conversation they decides to see a movie on this mall, and they see the movie. They like the company, want each other. Even sounds strange because the girl don't understand. Like, I'm with a guy who I don't know, but I'm feeling good, and it's a cool moment. This is so weird, and at the same time enjoying the moment. And this guy and girl, the mall, the movie ends, and the guy get the number of the girl, and they start to conversations on WhatsApp and Instagram, whatever you want to use on this example with me, and they start to going out and so on, and they end to having a relationship, a cool relationship. What is wrong about this? Yeah, this is the best case scenario, let's say that way. But why this is wrong? Talk with a stranger. Of course, in situations when a person who you don't know and that person came to you and you feel a sense of I have to get out of here, get out. All right. But and if the situation is just to one person are knowing other, they know each other. Why this is wrong? Why? Social skills just give to you this. It's just this. In the end, you notice this. Social skills will just give to you this. I know, talk with a person who I don't know is normal. Not is the end of the world, not is the best thing on the world. Is normal. I just talk with the person. And this is when entry the thing who you talk with persons who are serving you, who are in a grocery stores passing your things, and you pay the cashier, and so the cashier, you talk, you say a good morning, good evening, whatever. You recognize the other person. Not is always who you do. Maybe you wake up in a bad mood or something like that and you wanted to talk with anyone. But it's normal. It's normal. You talk with peoples. And this will translate on girls, on friendships, or even if you like to be a sigma, alone, the lone wolf. Dude, please, for mainly for you, because you are quote unquote lone wolf, is by yourself. It's good you know how to deal with others. is really important because you can, let's suppose you like to go out with yourself, Sigma, blah blah blah, and you are in a situation where you have to talk with other persons. Even you is a lone person, you have to talk with others. If you don't know how to talk with others, socialize, have a minimal interaction, I don't even need to say for you who you have struggles because you already know this. You already know this, but it's very amazing. We just saw the videos about Sigma and so on with a home resonance on the background and Ryan Gosling on the future seeing robots and so on. Yeah, I understand. It's cool. It's amazing. I like this a lot. Mainly on DAO, I just passing the feed on YouTube and I saw those videos. It's amazing. However, will exist a moment when you will go out, you want it or not, and you will have to deal with some situations. And can be more easy and make you resourceful, make you effective if you just say hi or good morning to the cashier. I not will say to you, say for someone who you don't know without any context, good morning or something like that. And by the way, you can. I'm just saying the cashier, a waiter, a person who are serving you on that moment, facilitating the things to you. I'm just paying that person. Like the Uber example, you enter. Why I'm saying this for you, like all those things who I'm saying to you are on the ebook. But I'm saying to you because of this, because I want to make this the best course on social skills for you. I don't know if I will get this done, but I'm giving my best. The simple, but the best. Because it's like when I enter on a Uber, before I enter on the Uber, I saw on the app the name of the driver and the number or of the car to I see is the Uber, because maybe stop a car on my house and I open the door and the person inside the car, "Oh, who are you?" "Who are you?" And the Uber, no, I just want to park in there to buy a cake. Who is you guy? Get out. So to see you got the idea. And I saw the name and the number of the car. When I enter on the car, I say to the driver, "Good morning," if it's morning, good evening if it's night. Anyway, okay, and I say the name of the driver. It's like a thing who I do as a habit right now, but I start to do this because it's like the thing. Maybe you already hear about this. Like the name of the person is something who is good to that person here. So this make the trip more better or something like that. This help. What this will help to get girls? I don't know if this helps to get girls, to help anything, but it's like you are building this socializing, because socializing don't have to be a harsh thing, a war, a thing who is very hard. In English, this topic exists in a huge abundance. I even don't need to do this in English because exists a lot of. But it's like a contribution to make some cash, but is in a way who is a contribution because I learn about these social skills and those type of things, deal with people, and at least the minimal. I have my moments, alright? The minimal. in English. And I saw these simple things like in a cashier, person serving you, you say good night, the name of the person on the Uber. Those type of simple things helps when you have to talk with someone, having a conversation, because it's like when you do those things, recognize persons, talk with those persons, it's like you are in your mind saying for you, talk with persons is normal. Talk with persons outside your mental bubble. Peoples who you don't know is normal. And when you are in a situation with you wanted to talk with a person who you don't know, you will feel more easily, not will solve, not will I don't have any fear to talk with a person who I don't know right now because I say the name of the Uber guy. Not, no, at all. Not is this. Not about this. It's about this will help you emotionally because when you are talking with a person who you don't know, even to do a network, to persons say in some like in YouTube exist music and video clips, audios and musics and persons on the comments. I don't know anyone who like those type of music. I wish no persons to talk about those things and so on. And they go to a event of a show of this band. A lot of persons who like this band on the show, and that person don't make any friendship without any friendship with anyone there. Because for some persons, some persons, it's like the teddy bear. Like it's because I don't know anyone to know this. You are on that place with 1 million of the persons. You don't talk with anyone will like you. Yeah, anyone will like me. Buy a cake. So it's because of this. Learn this, like talk with a person who you don't know helps. Don't is the ultimate thing. I can say this the ultimate thing. You feel so good, man. It's amazing. It's like the ultimate is heaven. I say this heaven make heaven, but you get the idea on the point. Who I'm saying is just a thing who will make you resourceful in some situations. Is the cliche, beat it or better. Yeah, on the actually on type of music, you see a show of like the original Queen, the show a show of the original Queen, only in certain type of realities, but you understand, you don't you see those shows, but even knowing other persons, like you are having or a person, not you, so you don't feel the anxiety more than you are feeling. You know, not you. A person knows other person, and they are having a conversation and blah blah blah, and the person say, yeah, I like the music, Queen. The Queen. Yeah, I like Queen too. Freddie Mercury and Mama, amazing. Yeah. I like this. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Continue the conversation. You get this idea who talk with a stranger. Not is the a thing who is so hard to do. Not this easy. I don't felt easy, but I felt is more easy than before. It's more easy than before. Very more easy. Because do you have a girlfriend? Dude, do a favor for you and for the girl. I'm talking with you right now. Do a favor for the girl and you. You are a person who wanna have a girlfriend, a beautiful girlfriend, or just a girlfriend. Be the best for you to make she feel proud of stay with you, you know? Proud of stay with you. Proud of. Guys, want an attractive girl, attractive girlfriend, sexy, huge jugs and so on, amazing. Yeah, I agree. But it's like they don't want to have any effort to make them more interesting, in a way like they have things going on their life, not big things, the big things, and it's just they are having a compromise to their lives, and inside this compromise they are doing those type of simple things who I'm saying for you. Talk with persons who are serving them good, recognizing, saying a good morning or good evening, good night, saying for a person who serves him, good job, thanks, and go to their home. Yeah, amazing. Nothing. It's just nothing. One of the best things to a guy who go out to a club, a bar, club, or some event. One thing who is very amazing to him do to make their social skills, their talk with persons who they don't know, their it's like in a RPG, they are enhancing their skills, they're leveling up. Just talk with a security, saying good night bro, and entry on the club. Good night bro, and simple, yeah, good night bro. Recognize the person on the bar buying a beer, good night for the person who are serving them, and yeah, he's like a thing who is very just not is friendly, but it's just social. It's like I recognize you, you exist. No, the guy, I want the girl. I want to see the girl. The girl have to like me. The girl. A woman have a lot of work on makeup, some on take caring of their body, making a lot of stuffs. But the guy, just because he exists and do favors, the girl, the woman, have to love him, wanna stay with him, wanna be his girlfriend. I'm shaking to talk about this because this is absurd. Not this you are doing things better than yourself and become better because to compensate. Not this coming from this place. It coming from the place like, yeah, I want an amazing thing. I want to become amazing. It's this. It's just this. Because it's just I've been rich. If I'm rich, this is solved. And actually, it's real. You know, it's real. You know, it's very real. You being rich and solve all these problems. You have a lot of girls. For real. Yeah. How do you say this don't work? Actually work. Or if I say on this audio don't work, actually work. Because it's just to become a sugar daddy, or you paying girls, professional girls, to stay with you. Stay with you. You paying, and those girls will treat you very well. Will actually say you're the best, have the most cock big on the world. The best. Those girls will treat you like a king. But you always know the reason. And if you don't have any problem with that, alright, become rich. But if you want a person who, yeah, like your lifestyle, and you have money to have a cool lifestyle or something like that, and your partner enjoy with you, but you know it's because both of you have something different, have something amazing. You not are there, or she not are there doing a obligation. It's because you want the presence of the other. Not this because obligation. A thing who is I have I have to go. This is awful. It's like people pleasing. Not because one like the each other presence. You are on a place, you saw a person who you are interested to. Let's suppose you are on the show of, I'll use an example, I will give a pause here to I make a thing here, but I'll say for you an example who is a good point to us. I have this insight right now and I will share with you. Alright, so coming back. Imagine you are on a show of your favorite band. Your favorite music are playing. You are on the VIP area. You are feeling good. You are feeling in ecstasy, very excited because you are on your favorite band show and things are good. And you saw a girl who you like, or you saw like a celebrity. Just to you know the nuance, not just you saw a girl, but you saw a celebrity who you like, the celebrity, like you like this job who this celebrity does, and you saw the celebrity and you wanted to talk with the celebrity and with the girl. Is two examples in one. So pay attention on this. You being rich. What being rich will make the difference? Should you start a conversation with that person, with that girl or that celebrity? What you being rich will make the difference, because you are on the same place, that person, the same area. So that person have money to spend on a VIP area, and you have to. That person don't need any of your money, zero. Or that person is pretty too. Like suppose you have looks, that person have looks too. What your money will help to you start a conversation with that person, because that person don't need your money. And let's suppose even that person needs your money. You will start the conversation like I'm rich and I wanted to know you. Should be crazy, but let's suppose maybe you can. I don't know if this will work because maybe this will make you very weird. And not is a weirdo be a problem, but it's like you are evoking a big I don't care. Really, you are evoking from the other person a big I don't care. Like, alright, dude, I don't care. We are, and by the way, while you are talking with this person, the show are running. You really will start a conversation with that person while the show, uh, both are the favorite band of you and this other person. You really will start a conversation with that person on your favorite show rolling, and this is how you will start. That person don't need your money, but let's suppose even that person needs your money. You really will start on that way. You really want that person have interest in you because of this. Yeah, you really. And I understand because this is what is taught. Again, marketing. You have to have a problem to I sell to you a solution. No is a problem. Exists a lot of amazing products. Not about this. But it's about think with me. Forget about this market shit. Forget. So is this like imagine you. This is the best example. Imagine you. You are on your favorite movie, watching your favorite movie or in your favorite band show, feeling good, feeling amazing. Just amazing. Amazing. You are wanting to enjoy every single moment of your moment. You wanted to enjoy. And other person came to you and say, I'm rich and I like you. And you is rich. Or let's suppose other example. You have on your pocket $10. $10. Let's suppose $10. And the other person came to you and say, I like you and I have $10 on my pocket. Like you really will think a huge. First of all, know what? A huge know what? And by the way, if you don't think about, literally don't say nothing back and turning like you are watching the show and so on, and the person pokes you and well, I have $10 on my pocket and I like you, you know. Maybe a guy can think, but if the guy who say this to a girl or the celebrity, they will laugh, they will cracking a joke, like think, they are cracking a joke, and I will. This is actually depending how you do this, how you say this. You are feeling to crack a joke can work. Thinking on that mindset, yeah. Because of this, it's so hard to teach, to say about social skills, because not is a cake recipe. Like you say this will help. You say this will make you make. Black sex. It's like Exists a video on YouTube called "My Imaginary Friend is Kenny G." It's amazing. It's amazing. On this video, a guy is a friend of Kenny G. Kenny G don't exist, just in his mind, and it's amazing. You watch the video. It is very funny. It's really funny, and was made more 10 years ago on YouTube. Was uploaded. Amazing, and it's like this imaginary thing, because the majority of the persons who will say I have $10 on my pocket and I like you and will work is a person who have an imaginary friend who they can have amazing experiences with. Like maybe that person who you say and will work, they don't is a loner person, loner wolf, sigma, or something like that. But there are a really social person, have a lot of friends, a social life, a shaken social life, amazing social life. But they feel inside like they have a friend. While a person who are saying, questioning themselves, is just about being rich, and I have to be rich. Being rich is amazing for you. The other person who, the other person who will enjoy with you your abundance is like a gift, is like a memo, is like a additional for stay with you, and by the way, this thing, like, let's suppose you be rich and you will choose any person, any woman, any girl to stay with you. You don't will say nothing to see, not say, but you don't will analyze if that person is a good fit for you, will be a pleasurable moment. Because if it's just to have sex, pay the professionals. But if you wanted to have a connection with someone, being rich is amazing, because this is kind of nuanced, but being rich will like proportionate to you, like you stay on the VIP area, not be rich, but you have or your parents or someone will give you the money to you have the VIP experience on the show of your favorite band. And other thing, let's suppose you say for the other person, because you hear I have $10 on my pocket and I like you, and you do this, you say this, and the other person laughs and finds you funny, attractive. And this is the important part, leaving the fairyland. Unfortunately, fairyland is amazing, but leaving the fairyland and the other part of the conversation, the topics, the things who you talk with the person talks with you, and those things are things who really is hard to even think about those things, because this is the after happy forever on the fairy tales. Happy forever. The princess and prince, price. The princess and prince forever happy. And the other day after forever. This is the interaction. This is the topics of the conversation. This is not about, guys. This is not about my friend. You become a person who is attractive to girls, but is to become more it's like you feeling like quote unquote good in your own skin. Like you wanted to be quiet, be quiet. You wanted to talk. Calibration. Calibration is something important. Exists a lot of content on RSD who I love those guys. Helped me a lot through these years, and calibration was something who I learned with those guys. Oh, and if you are listening this, dude, you is good. Have red hair. Some girls say the devil, the devil, but is an angel because those things who I'm saying to you, to hear this conversation, are things who at first, even because you don't even know me, it's hard to even you pay attention on those things because you don't know me, you don't have any emotional connection with me. You have to really find something attractive on this audio to you even want to hear this. And this is a beauty thing to you know, because maybe a lot of persons on the first seconds of this audio, skip this, whatever, and others stay until now. And think about those things, like some persons don't will like you, not hate you or treat you bad. Some persons maybe do this, but I'm saying in a sense of some persons will reject you. Yeah, exist those things. Rejection don't exist. Yeah, rejection exists. Exists a person, exists persons who just thanks but no. At first, and you can learn how to learn social tricks and so on, and maybe that person don't are just interested in you at first, and maybe in other moment can happen. But what I'm saying to you is some persons don't will like you in a sense of don't, some persons will reject you, don't will have any relationship with you just because, let's put in simple terms, like it's just because don't, that's it, it's just because don't. And it's okay, hurt in some way, I have to say it, hurt, but that's okay. The thing who bother most is when a guy have a lot of effort to put for talk with someone and the guy feel rejected, like he is slow the time to talk with someone months, years. No, I have to know this, I have to have this, and so on. Then I talk with someone. And when this guy have the quote unquote courage to talk with someone and he is rejected, he feels a lot. Of course, he feels a lot. It's like the expectation and reality. Cliche. But if this guy try think about this, like I will talk with persons who serves me, I will be more social, talk with persons in general, like or whatever, he is a person, and all right, have a good day, and whatever, I'm following my life. If the guy just think on that way, he will talk with persons who he are really attracted to more easily, because talk with persons is easy to them, not easy but is more like normal, appear more apparently more normal. And I'm talking with you like a shy person and introverted, slightly autistic, so it's a huge combination to make social skills, talk with persons, deal with persons, really a challenge to me. I don't know for you. So these, like, insulting and someone don't like me, why? You can see this as a thing who, like the pretty introvert versus the ugly introvert. Is that thing. Like the pretty introvert. Exists a channel on YouTube called Millennial Thinker, and he has a amazing video about this pretty introvert versus ugly introvert. Who the pretty introvert is saw as a mystery guy and so on, who is very mysterious and interesting, and the ugly introvert is viewed as a creep, a weirdo, and something like that. But if you pay attention on the video, you will notice that the quote unquote ugly introvert are trying too much pleasing the girls to call her attention, not are living their lives, not are like doing their things. They wanted to be noticed, and not any problem with that. Unconsciously, guys, even those guys who appear like unattached, I'm unattached at someone, I don't need to, they came at me. Even those guys, in some extent, they wanted to impress, they wanted to make a good impression, but they do this by this unattached and detached, and don't need to prove them so much. Or if they then do this, they do in a sense of subtle things. Like a guy came to a person, and in a conversation he say to the other person, I'm rich. And this same guy with the same the same person, in having the same conversation, he say, you know, last time I'm on Hawaii, and Hawaii actually, Hawaii is Portuguese. I was on Honolulu, the city on Hawaii, Honolulu, a beautiful city. Sorry for don't know how to expel on the proper way, but you get the idea. And I was on that city, and amazing, amazing, and I like to travel a lot. But anyway, and blah blah blah. This shows subtle communication, that person have money to travel. If that person lives on United States and that person are saying they are on Hawaii and having amazing experience and so on, they subtle communicates they have money without saying I have money. And alright, good for you. They are telling, talking like this. I travel and amazing. Even with this, they are using a way to having a conversation, to having other topics. Like they are talking about movies and they say this, like I was on Hawaii and blah blah blah. I really don't know if it's Hawaii the word. And anyway, so they are talking this subtle. This is things talk but don't talk who makes the difference, at least a amazing difference on your communication. But just doing this simple thing, like talk with a cashier, will improve your social skills, and you are doing an amazing thing. Not because you are asking for the number of the cashier or something like that. Not this, but you are doing sometimes the day of the person better. And in some moments, the cashier don't will reply, all right, your good morning, good evening, whatever, because they are on autopilot, or don't like their jobs, or not are a good day, don't reply nothing. But you did your part, like you spread the good thing. You talking a good thing to like the word. And by the way, this don't mean like become an enlightened person and a good person, good vibe, because there is a lot of person with bad vibes who is attracted, who have social skills, blah 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 blah. But even those persons, this is interesting about this. Even those persons who is quote unquote bad vibes, they with someone they have a funny and different personality, that the personality who that person shows for others. They have other personality, they have a more good personality, not good, but it's like they have a different personality. It's like you have a different personality with your friends or with your parents or with yourself, different personalities. And it's just this. Why some persons evoke the worst on others? Like a guy like a girl who don't care about him. Why? Let's suppose this guy have good looks. Is the looks thing. This guy have good looks and is rich, good looks, but the other girl is pretty and have money too. Why that guy can't make the other girl attracted to him? He wanna to make that girl likes him, but that girls just don't. And the guy think, this is because what? Now is the is the real part. This is because what? And I have friends on this. Those guys have a lot of cash, good looks, gym and so on, and they say to me girls are nasty to me and so on. Some extent, I don't know. This is just to you think about it. Because in the end, this doesn't matter if you is attractive or not. This doesn't matter like you make your life have sense. For real, don't you at all. But you will be just treated on the way who you already have to be treated. Good. When you become a person who understands social skills and something like that, how to deal with persons. You will be just treated good, but in a way who you have to be treated. But the other persons, in the majority of the case, don't will. It's sad, not is the most beautiful and enlightenment thing to say, but is this: when you have confidence, you will be treated different. You will be treated well. You will be feel like you is a wanted person. But when you are, I will finalize this with that thing. With that thing. A confident person will just evoke on others, sometimes jealously, because they will see that person as a threat. And this can happen with you, like you saw a person who have social skills or have is good with women, and you think like, why that person can get this and I'm not. Girls don't like the bad boys, the bad guys, not the good ones. Dude, what? While you are thinking this, I'm not saying you think this, but while a person are thinking this, they don't like themselves. You know, like they really don't like. I don't know for who I'm talking this, but I will talk anyway. I found yesterday a video made on 1988, and the guy said something like, I don't know for who I'm speaking this, but I will speak anyway. And I saw this and dude, what a f. This helps me, and I will say this too here. I don't know for who I'm saying this, but I'm saying all this anyway, because it's like this, a quote unquote unattractive person. Others don't like me, blah blah blah, and those type of things. And even they like themselves. You know, even they like themselves. Like, they don't stay in any moment and think like, being single is amazing. Oh Jesus, thanks. They don't feel. They never felt a feeling like, thank God, I'm single. This is amazing. Or they don't like their own companies, their own presence. And why you who you know a lot of things about you will like you, and maybe because of this, but you got the idea. But even if you don't like you, why others will? This is a cliche, but it's just to think about. If you don't like you don't like your presence, you don't go out alone with yourself, like to have a good moment with you in a mall, to see a movie, to take a ice cream, to walking on a place we wanted to, without talking with anyone. But on this time, not because I'm alone, I'm the invisible one. No, it's because you wanted to have a moment with you. If you don't have those type of things, you don't take yourself on a date, you don't have a date with yourself, why this makes sense for you, other person? Look, it's amazing, have a date, have a company, go out with someone cool and pretty and amazing. But if you don't have this yet happen in your life, and I'm talking with you as a single, because of this I'm saying to you, I don't know the answers. I'm talking with you, just we have a conversation like we are in a bar, and I saw you and I start a conversation with you, and we are taking beers and maybe smoking. We are having a good time. Whatever you think is a good time. And we are having a conversation. I'm just talking with you. Maybe we are leaving this conversation and lives follow. Nobody cares and it's just a boring conversation. Or you will think about, yeah, thank God I have this conversation. You leave this conversation like, thank God I think about things on a different way. Maybe not will change my life overnight, but this helps me understand more things. And you are walking on your path. Because is this. Go out with you. I have to have someone to go out with me. I ask others to go out with me. No one went to go out with me, and I hate the world. Or if you is an introvert, I don't like to go out because I'm an introvert, and so go out with yourself, dude. Don't talk with anyone. Do your things. If you already do this, congratulations. Hearing this to apply others concepts and ways to think, but think about those things. Like you go out with yourself, make yourself feeling good. Because if you are feeling miserable and you enter in a relationship, sometimes you will feel more miserable. And if you want this is with you. I will finalize this. Just say this. The life is yours. I'm just saying for you. And I'm not judging you or shaming you, but I'm saying just for you. Like, exist other options. Exist other ways to think about things. I'm not saying I know the all answers, like I said to you, but I'm just passing to you my experience. Things to happen with me, with persons who talk with me about those things, and don't know, it's just my way to make some money, some cash. Because if you wanted to learn about more things who I'm talking with here, you can on the description of this audio buy the ebook. But not just this, because alright, have money, but I can make money with other things, and I do this. So this is a way to I contribute to the world. Because it's cute receive messages to calling you like, yeah, thank you guy, you help me and blah blah blah. I love this. Yeah, alright, Assume, I love this. It's cute. It's cute. Not as easy, because you feel a lot of pressure. Because like I say to you, I'm just a normal person, and sometimes my think goes to weird places, like you don't is this person, you don't have a moral to teach anyone because you is a loser, blah blah blah. And this is a process. Maybe someone who hear I'm saying this will think you are having a critic inside you and blah blah blah. Yeah, and I just make a friendship with this critical person inside me. Not want to remove, but make a friendship, because this is what owning your shadow is. Like your shadow, those type of content, is you recognize those things, those thoughts, and it's like the thing talk about yourself and people think this is crazy, but is you talk yourself. I prefer call this talk with God, and I talk with God a lot. But I'm saying to you, talking with yourself. Go out with yourself. These like social skills and blah blah blah. You can learn. You can learn this here, in other place. Exists a lot of amazing content out there. I'm saying to you these simple things. These simple things will help you in some extent. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for your presence here, and God bless you. On the description, have the ebook with more informations and things to help you. Bye bye. Until next time. By the way, I don't say I love you because I'm not on that level yet, but I will say it's a good feeling having you here. God bless you. Again. Yeah.